What's up, y'all? Kendama back with another Kendama unboxing, and today's unboxing is from Kendama Depot, but it's a Lack Studios product. Y'all already know what it is in the title. I'm super happy because I was broke in Battle at the Border during the first drop. The second drop is happening, and it's on the new shape, and what better time than now? Also, it's a girl. Also, it's just so many different... Zackie, I love you! No, honestly, props to Zackie for just, like, being a G and being a G. I love that guy a lot. He's super good at Kendama. I wish I could be as good as him. Super fun to watch during freestyle, and he's one of the most deserving people of a pro model ever. And I'm so glad to have his second version in this box. Big ups to MJ for keeping the depot stocked with all the stuff and keeping the weights correct. I'm super excited because I got kind of what I wanted. So, you know, yeah, let's get into it right now. Woo! Chris boxed this up for me. Thank you, Chris from Kendama Depot. Said, hey, Elijah. Hope all is well, brother. Enjoyed the new mod. These things are so sick. I know they sick, Chris. Thank you for the note, Chris. I really appreciate the note, Chris. Got the classic Depot stuff. There's probably a bunch of orange string bead sticker in this packet. You know, it's coming cool with the Depot stuff. Got the extra bead and string, you know, whatever. And there's wow. And there's, ooh, thanks for the pin, man. It's just, yeah. Whoa. Whoa. So this is actually so amazing and so awesome. As you can see, I got a Ken Heavy setup. And one, that's because it's what they had left. And two, because Miguel plays Ken Heavy and Miguel's good. So I'm going to try to be like Miguel. Anyways, this is the Zackie Pro model right here. And this thing looks just as beautiful as I thought it was going to look in person. As you know, the first version came out on the Deadbolt, so the little bit more chunkier shape. And then it came out on a blue colorway. This one comes on a red, which is a little bit more like paying homage to that cream gur from KenCo. If you know, you know. Part of me wishes this was like a little bit more red. It seems like the white's kind of overpowering it. You can kind of see right there, like the overspray of white right there, which basically interrupts the stripe a little bit. But you know, it is what it is. It happens. Regardless, the design on this thing is insane. I believe the marks are pretty much the same from the first model to this model, which is really awesome. I was talking to Tyler, who's really close friends with Zackie, and I was like, yeah, when's the second one coming out? And he obviously wasn't going to tell me because, like, obviously he should not tell me those things. And I was like, I bet it's just going to be red. And then he, like, looked at me and I was like, oh, I was right. I like calling things out before they happen. And yeah, he made it red, which is so funny. Whoa, that is a big bevel. The tracking stripe on this is really nice. Just that black right there is super duper clean and it's very thin. He didn't want to do too thick of a tracking stripe right there, which is really cool. And then the top is black as well. You can see that. That's pretty hot. That is pretty hot. This could just be mine and the overspray of the white, but I really wish this like red was a little bit more vibrant. Maybe that's what he was going for, but just like the cream gur, that cream gur red is like such a candy red. Is a little bit more doled out because of that white, but you know, that's all good. It still looks really good and it's still gonna apply the tracking aspects. I really wanna know what this design is. I don't know what it is. Zackie, you can call me a bad friend if I don't know what this is, but it looks like your face. And that's not disrespect. It just looks like an abstract version of your face. Wait, this is not your face? This isn't your face?
No, it's not my face, believe it or not. Look.
That literally looks like your face, bro.
It's
that literally, dude,
no,
do you see it? The eye,
where?
Wait, hang on. Okay, so that's an eye. That's an eye. These are your two bangs. And that's your chin.
No, dude, if you look at it from down here.
Bro, wait, Tyler, doesn't that look like his face? This looks like his face, right? Like the only thing that could be is his face.
Wait, it's not?
That's literally, it could literally.
What are you even looking at?
I'm looking
your
at,
face.
I'm looking at your face. Now, it could be super wrong, and this could not be your face. And maybe also that's not your face. But I really, it kind of, I don't know. It also could be like Sukuna tattoos from Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know. It could be anything. So during LVKO, I got to try out the Deadbolt X for the first time because they did like the first soft drop there. And then I got to try a little bit. It was the quad turned ones, which is really cool. Now I have the China CNC ones, and I am so excited. Dave Sure, if you guys follow him, you definitely follow him if you follow me, because he's a little bit more popular than me. But Dave Sure just like did a review on it and said this is the best shape like of like ever or like of the year or whatever. So I want to kind of see what it's all about. I want to see what it's all about. Overall, just based off the first feels, it does one of the things I've always wanted ever from the Deadbolts, which is just to slim out, and it did it in such a way that like you can barely, like it barely is slim, but it's just enough to where that like the feeling is just so much better. Right here, I got the Deadbolt X, and then I got the OG Deadbolt right here. Comparing cups really quick, it looks like the cup size is just like barely like a millimeter bigger or something. Looks like the cup size here, maybe a millimeter again. It just looks like the outer diameters, so the rims is a little bit bigger. Maybe the inner diameters are the same, but yeah. maybe just barely. And it also looks like the cups, maybe just barely. No, the bottom cups look the same. Yeah, not a lot to do with the cup changes, but that Serato, that was one of my gripes with the deadbolt, is that Serato was so thick, so like your slings were kind of weird on this. This thing looks like it's going to hook super well, and like off that beginning, like, oh my God, dude. So it looks like this might be a slow preference sling dom. We'll get more into that, but yeah, it feels way better. It feels way better, at least in my opinion, for the slings, which is really, really great. There's still a lot of weight though. Again, they kept the cup sizes big, so those lunars are going to just sit so, oh my God, dude. What the, oh my God. Yes. And then obviously we got that reduced balance just because of this unique slip stop shape, which is dope. And then obviously we got the warp hole balance hole, whatever you want to call it. Tips look a little bit sharper. It is still a bullet tip. It does have a little bit more of a point than the roundness of this spike right here. One of the really awesome things I like is the slip stop changed a little bit. The overall shape is the same, but they kind of squashed in this area a little bit. So it's a little bit shorter, this area. They made the handle saw a little bit thicker, so that might help with taps a little bit. We'll see. But all I know is that, yeah, those handle saws are going to be crazy. Rings are always going to be kind of weird with that like softness right there. But I think, you know, a lot of them are willing to sacrifice how well you do the rings to just have such a honed shape. You know what I mean? I've always been a big fan of this slip stop because once you get that thumb in there, it just feels so good. The in-hand feeling always feels great, and it feels great on another rendition of a Lock Studios Ken, which is not surprising. This thing is flipping super fast in hand, so I'm super excited to do juggles and Ken flips on this thing. It's looking like a home run already, Danny. It's just, what are you doing? You're trying to take everyone's money, man. It's actually insane. Like, I told Danny, I was telling him like, hey, yeah, so what's the deal? Are these gonna sell out? And he was like, no, I made sure that they weren't gonna sell out. And then I was trying to get one on the first drop they did before this one, and then they sold out. So all that's a good problem to have, by the way. That's just Danny's making some good stuff and everyone wants it. We're onto this shape. I'm just like, it just feels good. It feels good. All the flipping feels good. Nothing feels like super out of balance or anything. It all feels super solid. And again, those lunar balances are going to be super just, oh God, dude. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Enough about the Ken shape. Ken shape is gonna look cool and I'm excited to do a video on it. Details on the Ken. We got more of those Zackie kind of like designs that are like thundery, bolty and all that stuff. We got the ZF right here for his name. And we got all that design happening right there. I like how it's not in the way. I like how it's avoiding the sling point right here. If there was any design here, that would kind of be not fun to sling. And then we got a nice seal. I like how they're throwing it back with these seals. Seals don't get done too much. Recently in the last year, people have been doing seals, but I'm glad Lock Studios is doing them now, which is super dope. And doing it on the pro mods. They're doing it on the pro mods, their special drop, and they put some special sticker on there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's super awesome. Stalls is looking really, really nice on this thing too. Like, oh my God, that just sits on there super well. Just dropping it back and forth feels really good. Overall, it's just a good like mix of the lock shape and the deadbolt. Just brings all the things that I really, really liked in the locksmith that I was missing from the deadbolt and combines them in such a perfect way. Danny really killed it on this one. Super excited to see what his stacked team does in comp with this shape. Miguel was already killing it, and I believe he's using this. He might be still using a deadbolt, but I'm pretty sure he's using the X. It's gonna be cool to be using the shape of champions, what it seems like. And it's also gonna be cool because of Zackie's design, and I'm gonna play this. The only thing I won't do is I won't play Zackie in a comp with this. That would be so bad if I got destroyed using his Kendama as like sneakers and like basketball. I can't do that. But I'll use it every other time, man. This thing is so, this thing gets me giddy. This thing gets me excited. It's such a well-designed Kendama, and props to Zackie, props to Danny, props to Depot, props to everyone involved in this. This thing is absolutely beautiful, and I think these are sold out. Maybe look at the other websites that have it. All the other pro mods, I think, are still in stock at the time this video's out. That's all for my unboxing on the Zackie Pro Mod Deadbolt X. I'm so excited to create content on this for y'all. If you have one of these, or if you have a Deadbolt X, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. I want to hear it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe button, hit post notifications so you can be one of the first to watch these videos when they come out. And obviously, sharing the video goes a long way for the channel. This is Elijah from Kendama, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.